Welcome, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a meditation to help clear and cleanse, but also to help us transmute some of the energies and things we're going through right now with the help of an ascended master. You may know him or have heard of him, Saint Germaine. Saint Germaine is associated with the violet flame and often thought of as the alchemist, turning metal into gold. And like that way, he turns the metal into gold. The violet flame, using this spiritual energy and this tool for purification, is going to help turn and transmute any of the negative energies in us into that of freedom and forgiveness, releasing any negativity, past traumas, karmic debris, and release it all from our spiritual, emotional, and physical being. So go ahead and get into a place where you are relaxed, lying down or sitting up. Go ahead and relax into this, closing your eyes. And we're going to start with some deep breaths in and out through your nose. 3 really deep, slow breaths. Really oxygenating our entire body, our entire being. And then allowing your breath to return to almost normal, but with a little extra deepness, so we're not breathing so shallow, but staying relaxed. If you fall asleep to this meditation, know that it's perfectly fine. It will still work, and you can just relax. Know that right now this meditation was inspired for you because you are so valued. You are so important. You are important to your community. You are important to your friends and to your family. You are important to the world. And your light, when it shines, has massive effects on people. So maybe your light is a little dim right now. Maybe you feel like the world is moving a little too fast. Maybe there are things going on in your life that dictate it's time for you to slow down and take a breath. So let's use this time, because you are so very loved. I want you to imagine in your mind's eye being outside, seeing the beautiful green grass in front of you, seeing a body of water, a river or a creek running through. You may hear the ripples of water as they pass in front of you. You may see little butterflies flying from blades of grass to flowers. You see some of the tall grass move, and you notice a bunny rabbit hopping around. This makes you smile. And you allow your gaze to go up even farther away from you, where in the distance you see the strong, magnificent trees. It's almost like their leaves are clapping as the wind blows through. They're clapping for you. And rising up from behind the trees are the grandiose mountains. And as you see these mountains, you notice little parts of it that have snow, the cracks and crevices in the rock. Maybe you see some vegetation growing on the mountain. And you know, if you look just right, you really start to get a sense of why they were considered purple mountains of majesty. And you feel a deep connection to Mother Nature as you just sit in this energy. Sitting here in peace and relaxation, you begin to take inventory of what's going on in your life at this moment. That long list of things you need to do, the insufficient amount of time you feel you have to complete the list, the worries, the fear, maybe the sadness or regret. And instead of stuffing these emotions down, instead of trying to wipe them away, we're going to face them. We're going to sit with this emotion and look it in the eyes, look at its face, and know you are stronger. Whatever the emotion is that rises up in you, allow it to come forth. Honor this emotion. You allow yourself to be and feel it. But this isn't about trying to solve the problem or fix it right now. Because as we stare into the eyes of this emotion, we give it a color. You notice it taking on a shape. And you feel it in a particular part of your body. And now we call in Saint Germaine, the Ascended Master, and the Violet Flame. And you may see or sense this light violet colored hue, maybe moving, maybe streaking across, or very gently floating toward you. As this colorful flame of love and peace and transmutation comes to you, you feel safe and you know it's here to help. And you welcome this beautiful, magnificent violet flame into your body. The violet flame energy converts these low vibration energies into lighter, higher ones. So the negative emotions you were feeling, you give to Saint Germaine and the violet flame. You release them with love up to the heavens, to Spirit, to God. And we bring in frequency 9 to help assist in the transmutation of these energies. Frequency 9 is the spiritual cleanser. It cleans the essence of the spiritual body. It helps clears any energetic interference patterns. It clears curses, entities, energies, thoughts, feelings, emotions that are no longer serving you. These frequencies work in tandem with Saint Germaine and the violet flame. And as this frequency 9 and the violet flame grow bigger and brighter within you, you begin to feel and sense these negative emotions getting lighter and lighter and going up higher. You ask Saint Germaine, what is it I need to bring into myself and give myself to help in this moment? And he answers you. Knowing the words he's spoken, or sensing the energy you need to bring into this situation, you inhale. And as you inhale, you are inhaling that emotion, the mercy, compassion, forgiveness. And continue breathing in and out. And on the exhale, you are releasing that negativity, the sadness, the trauma, the worry. And in with compassion and exhaling negativity. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter. Feel your body relaxing even more. As you continue to eliminate the negativity and the karmic debris, you feel yourself expanding into a more peaceful, blissful state. You begin to see and sense things a little differently. You begin to understand and recognize that the trials and tribulations you face right now are temporary. With Saint Germaine, the violet flame, your angels, guides, and God, you begin to understand how supported you are as you continue to release the worries of your heart. And now we bring in frequency 10. Frequency 10 is known as the Comforter, which is a very powerful yet gentle energy which gives strength and resolve. You may feel this as a warm, enveloping blanket of love. It permeates the aura. You begin to feel it all throughout your physical body, the emotional body, the mental body. You may even hear the words, "I'm so proud of you." This frequency is love. Basking in the feeling of this comfort, knowing the violet flame is still at work inside you. Looking out at the trees and the mountains, you notice a bird. And as the bird is sitting on the branch of the tree, you suspect it's going to take off in flight. And you begin to think about that process. How does the bird fly? The bird flies with a series of contractions and expansions in the wings. They make it seem effortless, and you begin to notice the bird take flight. And as you see the contraction and expansion of the bird's wings, you start to associate it with life, with your life. At times we feel like we're in a state of contraction, where things may not be going well or as we had expected or hoped. But we know through this contraction, it gives us more energy and power and allows us to expand our wings, ourself, even more. And like the bird expanding its wings, it flies higher or farther with grace and ease. But again, there is a time of contraction, preparing and bringing in more energy, more expansion, for the next time the wings open and take flight, for it to fly higher, as you will fly higher with more ease and more grace, because like the bird, you too are supported. You are admired. You are looked at in amazement by others who admire your beauty and the way in which you make things look easy. Because you are a child of God. And you are so very loved and so very important. You were thought of and cared for and really valued. And as you bring your attention and awareness back into your heart, you notice that emotion and the shape it took and the color it took has dissipated. But there may still be a burden on your heart. These matters of the heart We even ask our angels and Saint Germaine with the violet flame to use his spiritual alchemy to transmute it. And we ask to bring in compassion into the moment. We stay loyal to the transformation, to the flight, not to the fear. As the next emotion is transmuted by the violet flame, you breathe in that peace. As you exhale the burdens of your heart or the worries of your mind, and it becomes easier and easier with each breath, and you feel lighter and lighter. Now we bring in frequency 16. This is the frequency of the dolphins and whales and unconditional love. It's very wise and it has its own intelligence, so we trust it to manifest in its own special way. Know that frequency 16 encircles you, and you may see it as a double helix wrapping around your body. Very joyful, playful, non-judgmental, calming, relaxing, grounding, but clearing away stress and removing misunderstandings. With frequency 16, bring the joy and the laughter into your being. You may hear or sense the sounds of the dolphins and whales in the distance. This is the joy you were meant to experience here on earth. This is why you were created, to live this life filled with this joy. And you allow it in each breath. You are no longer held captive by your personal situation or conditions. External forces are falling away as they have no power over you and your sovereignty, as you are a divine being. And you are here with a purpose. And you are here for a very important mission. And now as we bring in frequency 19, you recognize you are a soul and a spiritual being put on earth to make a difference. Because in your human physical state is where you have the greatest impact on the earth, on others. And frequency 19, with its beautiful golden light, reignites this divine spark in you, and you begin to remember who you are. You begin to see or sense the divinity within you. the spark within you is reestablished, and patterns of dis-ease are released. With frequency 19, you feel a profound inner peace. You begin to experience this unified field as we are all connected. You feel the connection of the soul of the bird, the connection to the soul of the trees. And as you expand greater and greater, there is no separation between you and the blades of grass, or the butterfly, or the mountains, or the water. And at this moment, you really begin to understand God's plan for you and the plan for the earth. This divine spark within you releases a beautiful golden light, and you allow it to seep out your pores, your cells, every fiber of your being. And with each breath in and out, you give it more power to burn brighter and higher and more radiant, as you are now this golden light. And you are supported. You are valued. You are loved. And you are so very important on this earth. And you ask your angels and Saint Germaine, Spirit, the animals, Mother Earth, if there is a message for you, and they share it with you now. And Saint Germaine reminds you that this violet flame exists within you. You may not see it or feel it, but it can continue to stay there or stay around you, and can always be called upon by saying aloud or silently and asking for Saint Germaine and the violet flame to come transmute any of the lower frequencies and vibrations, bringing in mercy, freedom, and most importantly, self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others. As you allow all of this to expand within you and around you, you begin to feel that divine spark reinvigorate you. And you begin to feel motivated and joyous. There's a new excitement about your day, a new wonder in your mind, a childlike wonder of what the day will bring and what you will experience. Thanking your angels and Saint Germaine, you allow yourself to come back into your body very gently and respectfully. If you continue to sleep, that's fine. But if it's time for you to come back into the world, you will be alert, reinvigorated, knowing that you are so important and valued, and only out of love and care is this message made for you. Welcome back.